Well, I'm going to show you one of television's most closely guarded secrets. We are going to the village of Emmerdale. Hi, good morning to you. Chris Trutell, Emmerdale.
Good morning, Chris. It's opening now.
These are all ex-army people that look after our security. Every angle possible is covered by a very high-tech system. And quite rightly, otherwise we'd have coach loads, about hundreds, nay, thousands, lad.
So if you just turned up here, there's no way you'd get in, is there?
No, absolutely not, no. When we used the old village, Verschalt, we had at least 10 coach loads a day when we were shooting there. Not good for us, and definitely not good for the poor villagers.
Shh! Nice and quiet!
Although, having said that, I miss that aspect of the public being there and witnessing what we were up to, because you could, in between takes, you could bounce off them and enjoy some good humour, etc. You have to understand that this village that we're about to descend upon is right at the end of a valley, and when the wind picks up, it drives all the way along the valley, and there's no respite, there's no wind breaks, so it can get extremely cold. And when you're trying to utter your lines, when your mouth is all frozen up because it's just the muscles just can't. Take 5, take 10, or get round it shortly. There we are. It depicts the type of village that you would find up in the North Dales, and of course this is not the North Dales. We may be 20 minutes from the centre of Leeds, but I'm not telling you where. Very well-known village post office. All pack. It's alive. Sweaty Betty and Seth live there. And Kathy lives there. I think we'll just have to switch off, because they're just about to shoot.
We'll go again then, please. Here we go. And turn over.
Rolling. Very quiet, please.
And action.
No, it's not so easy. He's really starting to get to me, Kelly.
I just guess he's a bit overprotective. Big brother and all that.
No, you see, because that's what I thought at first, right? But he seems way over the top. What's the matter with him, Kelly?
We've only got a bit of time together and we aren't going to waste...
Yeah.
I've fluffed
Good, well done.
Nice one.
Fluffing that lines. At the end there. Yeah. Picking that bit up.
Love it.
The point where you turn around. Let's just see that kiss position there, please.
Just from Kelly walk into this. Yeah, we go from there.
It's really just from...
No, that's a good place to run into it.
Really, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. We could go for it if we're happy with shots here.
Okay.
So if we went from you're like Nicky, that's not so easy. He's really starting to get to me, but you can be already there and sat there, and that's bringing you around, Adelia. You happy to shoot this?
Yeah, I'll move around it.
So you're going from, I guess he's just a bit overprotective, big brother and all that. So I'll get to Nicky's line in first, just to cue you in. Okay. Right, go for a take on this, please. Any checks? And action.
No, it's not so easy. He's really starting to get to me.
I just guess he's a bit overprotective. Big brother and all that.
No, you see, because that's what I thought at first, right? But he seems way over the top. I mean, what's the matter with him, Kelly?
We've only got a bit of time together and we ain't going to talk about it. We ain't going to waste time talking about.
We'll keep ready and go again, don't worry about that.
We're at a real farmhouse on the estate where we film The Village. And this is the Dingles and has been for just over 4 years, I think, now. This was just in operation when I first joined the programme, but we've done a lot of things to it since. The Dingles have been up to all sorts of things, and in their usual inimitable way, so have we. But behind us is the farmhouse, which we used to film inside for quite some time until the introduction of a new baby, when we felt that we ought to put them into the studio. Now we just film here as an exterior, with the exception of Mandy's flat, which we'll look at in a minute. But around us, it's changed a bit over the years, but not an awful lot. But we have the pigs.
Merry Christmas, my little beauties. Yeah? I've got something special for you today. Merry Christmas, Rosa. Merry Christmas, Sophie.
Happy Christmas! Is it morning already?
Oh, Lisa.
I've been up half the night.
Have you and my dad been rowing again?
No. It's Jessica, she's not right.
What's up with her?
I don't know. I just heard her squealing and come down. Oh, reckon I put me back out.
You could have froze to death.
Oh, we kept each other cosy. Her snoring's worse than your dad's.
What are you doing out here? You haven't put any presents in my stocking.
Actually, behind us, before we go away, this wonderful porch that we've put up, which Zach designed and constructed, was built when the baby arrived and built as a draft screen.
Do you
not
feel
very
threatened?
Successfully. Absolutely, totally.
So it's a good design, isn't it?
It's wonderful. I like the car bumper up there as a guttering. It's wonderful. And that's the remains of Zach's garden.
Zach? Butch? Is that you?
Who else? Where have you been? We've been waiting for hours.
What have you done?
You like it? Sit yourself down.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Did you do all this?
Anything for you, Nelly. It took us all day. We had to wait till there was no one around, like, so we could move the bench, like.
And the rest of the yard, really, is just their collection of rubbish, as we all know. They are the ferrets of Emmerdale, and they collect anything and everything, and they never throw it away.
Where have you gone to get all this? Obviously, junkyards.
Best not to ask, but we have a lot of contacts. It is not difficult getting hold of this sort of thing, but strangely enough, it's quite difficult making things look tatty.
Yeah.
It's very easy to make things look nice and neat, but to get this sort of degree of decrepidation it takes a lot of doing. It takes a lot of time as well. The weather helps out here because that tends to do a lot of natural blowing around of rubbish and creating things like weathering, staining and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
We've even dumped Mandy's old munch box over here, which
yes.
She stopped using some time ago.
All alone, are we?
That was the old Glover's farmhouse in the distance there.
Where are you taking us now?
Up here we have the entrance to Mandy's flat. Right.
Mike, as sets go, as Dingle sets go, this is more than acceptable, isn't it?
Yes, this is quite smart, but it has Mandy's character, doesn't it? There's lots of her makeup, her frilly things, her lovely,
wonderful
like
colour,
a
isn't it?
literature sort headboard there.
Do you look at the character and think, now that character would like?
Oh yes, yes. I mean, well, you do for any interior, but sometimes you have to take into account not only the character but the background of the character. In other words, do they have any money? What sort of style would they have? Where would they get their things from? This is obviously a very dingly interior because it's a load of rubbish, but quite gaudy rubbish.
But this, I'd give my eye teeth for something like. Oh,
I don't
it's
think
not
you
real
would.
again.
I don't think you would. No, that's just a horrible plastic. It's just a case of picking them up and having an eye for something that's unusual and would go together, to be honest.
And the pot-belly stove is just